Hey everybody, welcome to my plan with me for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. I am using the April 2023 Pink Diamond Planner Home Mystery, which is also named English Spring. And I used this since I was in Georgia this week, despite the fact that I was not in like rural Georgia. But I just thought this would work anyway. So I have pulled boxes already, so that's where the missing stuff is there. Oh, and I guess I got it upside down. Okay. But I somehow didn't use this page at all. I thought that was surprising. Definitely used a lot of that. I put those in my storage. I didn't use all of them in my spread, but yeah, so that was the kit. And then this is the like matte lavender foil, which is also from Pink Diamond Planner Co. I just wasn't able to use a lot of the scripts because like I didn't do a lot of this stuff this week in general. It was surgery week. So that is the foil bundle, which did come with the kit, if I did not say that. So I will go ahead and get started on the base. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the base. So first I am marking that it is June. This week did go into July, but I always mark the month that it started on. And that script for June is from McPlans, which I PR for McPlans. So if you use the code Laurel15, you'll get 15% off, and you can put Laurel in the notes for my freebie as well. And moving down, I have a couple of countdowns this week. So the first one, I have that little like music icon from the foil bundle, and then a 3-week script from Carly Plans, which it is 3 weeks until Ed Sheeran this week. And I do also PR for Carly Plans. So if you use Laurel15, you can get 15% off, and if you put Laurel in the notes, you can get my freebie as well. And the next thing I am marking is that it is 4 weeks until Paramore, so about a month. The heart is from Pink Diamond Planner Co. and the script is from Carly Plans. And before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and put in my surgery countdown, just so I can get that out of the way, because I forgot again in the base. If you watched me last week, Plan With Me, you'll know I forgot it last time too. Okay. First thing I marked on Monday is that I watched Cruel Summer. I had not watched the previous Tuesday's episode because I was like out of town in Chicago doing stuff. So I woke up and did that. And then I was feeling like just really bad. Just like no energy because I had not been able to eat since dinner the night before, and I was not able to eat this day because I was having like imaging done, so they wanted me to fast for it. So then after that, I did have my pre-op checkup appointment. So that was the appointment I was talking about, and got to see my doctor in person. And then my mom and I went on a little grocery run to get like a few dairy-free things for me. So as far as this doctor, I had met him before. I met him in St. Louis, which is about 3.5 hours away from where I live, and he did an endometriosis excision surgery on me in December, also in St. Louis. And then after we got like the information back after the surgery, it really looked like I had adenomyosis, which is a curable condition unlike endometriosis. However, the cure is a hysterectomy. So he actually moved out to the Center for Endometriosis Care in Atlanta, Georgia. And so I followed him out there to get my hysterectomy because I wanted someone that would remove any endometriosis or anything else abnormal while performing the hysterectomy. So it wasn't my first time meeting him, but it was really nice to see him in person again. So, because we did all the we did all the stuff like beforehand virtually, because obviously I wasn't going to drive out to Atlanta for like a consultation. And after the grocery run this day, my mom asked what I wanted to have for dinner because this was going to be my last like full meal before surgery, because I could not eat all day Tuesday, and then I wasn't going to get to eat until after my surgery on Wednesday. So we found this Mexican place called Luna Maya that was just like near to the Sprouts we were at, and I ate there and it was really good. I had some tacos, and then when my mom and I got back to the Airbnb, we did watch Zootopia because she hadn't seen it. I was trying to find like a Disney or Pixar movie she hadn't seen, because I have nieces that are 10 and 8, so she's seen almost all the movies, but I guess she had missed that one. So then I was just really emotional. I was not feeling good. I had a really physically hard day that day, and then I was just feeling really emotional about the whole surgery situation. And then I just played Emoji Blitz this night before I went to sleep. So real quick, I'll go through where the stickers are from. This and this are from McPlans. This, and this are from Carly Plans. That's from Olive Digitals, and that is from the foil bundle. And then I made that script. I'm not sure where that's from. This, and this are and this are from Carly Plans. That's from the Coffee Monsters Co. and that is from Once More with Love. Tuesday morning, I woke up and watched Cruel Summer again because the new episodes do come out on Tuesdays. And since I was pretty much doing nothing this day, I thought I'd watch that. So this day I was like preparing, I had to do like a cleanse before my surgery because I guess TMI alert, if you're like, I don't know, squeamish about medical stuff, maybe just like skip ahead 30 seconds. So in my first surgery, I did have like endometriosis on my bowel. It is not something that you only get on like reproductive organs. And so they wanted to make sure, I think they have everyone do it, but especially for me, it's important to get that done before surgery in case there is anything they need to remove. So I had a really bad stomach ache this day, and then I had an anxiety attack because I was trying to drink all the stuff that they gave me, and I couldn't do it. Like I felt like I was gonna get sick, and I was really freaked out that like if I wasn't able to do it and keep everything down, then they wouldn't do the surgery. And my mom kind of helped like talk me down from that, but yeah, so I did end up getting sick eventually. Like I slowed things down. I wasn't like chugging stuff anymore like I was basically supposed to, but I did end up getting sick about 2 hours later, but then my stomach felt better. So and then after that I did call my husband. I took like a pre-op shower, so just using like this antiseptic wash stuff, and then I went to bed early. I was able to fall asleep, but then I did wake up with a panic attack at about like, I don't know, 11 p.m. So I'd been asleep for a couple hours, and then I was able to. It took me a little time, but I was able to calm down and fall back asleep. So I was just really nervous about the surgery. I know there's a lot of like varying terminology for it. For a hysterectomy. So what I got is called a total hysterectomy, which actually means they remove everything except for your ovaries. And in my case, the hope behind that is that I will not go through menopause because with having endometriosis, it can grow back. And like, I'm not a doctor, so obviously your own research with like medical stuff. I'm not like, I don't know everything, but from my information I have been given by the expert doctors I've talked to, it is not really a good idea if you have endometriosis to continually be on hormones, because that estrogen in them, especially the estrogen ones, can actually like, I don't know if it's assisting the growth of endometriosis. I know it is just bad if you have endometriosis. That's all I know for sure. So yeah, so basically when I go into menopause, I do not plan to take any hormones, but I will hopefully not have to deal with that for quite some time because I am 31. So from McPlans is this, and this. And then from Carly Plans is that, and that. I don't think I said that's from McPlans as well. Then this is from the Coffee Monsters Co. That's from Once More with Love. This is from Leonard Designs, which I do PR for Leonard Designs. So if you use the code Laurel15, you'll get 15% off. And you can put Laurel in the notes for my freebie as well. then that is also from Linder Designs, and so is that, and that's Once More With Love. So Wednesday morning, surgery day, I had to wake up at 3:30. I had to take any medication, which I was only allowed to take my psychiatric meds 2 hours prior to when I had to get to the hospital, which was 2 hours prior to when my procedure was. So it was 3:30 in the morning. I had to wake up for the meds. I did wake up. I couldn't sleep, of course, after that because I was having an anxiety attack. I texted my husband because we did have a time difference. It was 2:30 a.m. his time, and he stays up really late. So he was actually still awake. So I got to text him, and that like helped for sure. I was just feeling really like my mom was with me. I know I wasn't alone, and I'm grateful that I wasn't. But I was just feeling really like insecure about everything because he wasn't there, and I don't know. It was just hard. Logistically, it just didn't work out that he could be, but understanding that doesn't make it not difficult. After texting my husband, got to the hospital and did get admitted, and then I had a panic attack because the day before, or 2 days before when I had seen the doctor, we had been told that my mom would be able to stay overnight because while it is an outpatient surgery to get a hysterectomy, my doctor specifically has like out of the area patients, which I think is probably most of his patients, stay overnight in case anything does happen. So when I was asked by the person at the desk, who was going to pick me up after surgery, I said, well, my mom is staying with me. And she said, she's not allowed to do that. And I was like, are you serious? I was told that she'd be able to stay. And she said, yeah, we have a policy. Nobody is allowed to stay overnight. So, and like, she was really nice about it. She wasn't rude, but I was not doing well because I had, no food, not much sleep. And I did not expect that. Had I expected that, I could have at least dealt with it a little bit better. But yeah, so I had a panic attack while I was waiting to be taken back. And then my mom, while I was in getting like blood work and them asking me questions and stuff prior to surgery, the receptionist did pull my mom up to the desk and say, hey, I'm going to see what I can do. Because my mom was just like, she just has anxiety. Like, she just didn't expect that. But she wasn't trying to, like, get any special treatment or anything. But thankfully, the whoever is in charge there agreed to allow my mom to stay. So I'm super grateful for that because I was already feeling like it was really hard not having my husband there. So having my mom leave at like 8 p.m. would have been really bad for me mentally. So so I found out she was going to be able to stay before I did go into surgery. Then I got surgery, which, oh gosh, what am I doing? Which took, I think it was about 3 hours. And then, I was pretty much just kind of like in and out of consciousness. I got to eat dinner, which was amazing because I had not eaten in what felt like forever. They had me walk a little bit because they want to make sure you're like up and around so you don't get blood clots. And then I just like talked with my mom. I had more like, I don't know, I had more anxiety and stuff that I didn't mark because I wasn't just going to like mark an anxiety attack every other thing in the day. But yeah, it was a rough day after the surgery. I was in a lot of pain. So that is from Fox and Cactus. That, and that are from Carly Plans, as well as the script. And then the script is from Mick Plans. That's from Once More with Love. This is from Sugary Gal Shop. That's from a shop no longer open. And then this, and this are from Mick Plans. So Thursday, I got like a little visit from my doctor that morning before he went into the OR for his surgeries for the day. And he said he was really happy with how the surgery turned out. Was able to get everything removed cleanly and all that. So that was definitely good to hear. And, he was just like kind of giving me some discharge information of like, make sure you do your walking, little walks, like 5-minute walks, and drinking water and stuff like that. Just, reminded me to take care of myself. And then I did get discharged from the hospital. I took a nap when we got back to the Airbnb. I like conked out, and then I had really awful like cramping pain when I woke up. I had to use my heating pad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down the stickers, and I'm gonna talk about my doctor a little bit. So my doctor is his name is, I believe pronouncing it correctly is Dr. Eugenio Colon. And he is the first doctor that I've ever talked to about like chronic health and, any like period pain, stuff like that has ever taken me seriously and been willing to even operate to diagnose me, because I couldn't get anyone to do surgery on me to figure out if I even had endometriosis. I do. He removed everything at the first surgery that I had. But yeah, it was just like, yeah. So, and I mean, that was back in last October of 2022 that I met him. But he is just the kindest doctor I've ever met. I really wish there were more doctors in not only just women's health, but particularly specializing in endometriosis that are like this. I mean, I guess he's the only specialist I've ever seen, but I really wish that there wasn't so much gaslighting in like gynecology, because yeah, I've had a lot of really bad experiences, but really grateful for him. He's just like, he cares, he listens, is understanding, takes his time, is willing to like explain if you do not understand things. He used like visual aids when he was explaining some stuff to me at one point, which really helped. Like he was drawing stuff, and that is super helpful to me, because I'm like, that's kind of part of how I learn. So yeah, he's really smart, but also really compassionate. So I cannot say enough good things about him. So I watched I, Tonya with my mom after, I guess it was probably while I was in pain, but yeah, I watched that with her. Then my doctor was doing a stream online talking about adenomyosis, which is what I had surgery to hopefully remove, because that is what it was suspected I had, but you cannot get a like full diagnosis of it without actually them doing pathology on the uterus. So yeah, so we watched that, my mom and I did. It was really informative and interesting, and then I was just really tired because I just had surgery, so I went to bed. This, and that are from Carly Plans. That's from Fox and Cactus. See, I made that. That's from the Coffee Monsters Co. And this is from Mick Plans. That's also from the Coffee Monsters Co. But it's old, so I'm not sure if she still has them. But I haven't really bought anything from her other than emojis in a long time, so she might. Friday, I woke up with an anxiety attack at 6 in the morning. So this has just been a theme. I've had a lot of anxiety throughout this whole process, before surgery, after surgery. The anesthesia, I'm pretty sure, causes me increased anxiety, as well as, of course, pain can. So yes, I woke up with that. I talked to my mom. I kind of felt bad because I woke her up, but it was just a really small place we stayed in. So, but she got up with me. Then I texted Carly and Lynn for a bit, and I read. So I was just kind of resting up, because I wasn't really feeling up to much, understandably. So for my anxiety attack, the character is from Once More With Love, and the script is from Carly Plans, as well as that Heart Lock, which is for talking with my mom, and the script is also from Carly Plans. For texting Carly and Lynn, this is from Once More With Love. I'm not sure if that is still in shop though. I think it was from an old sampler. And then for the Carly and Lynn custom, that is from Mick Plans. And for reading, the character is from Fox and Cactus, and the read script is from the Foil Bundle. The next part of the day, I played Pong with Beth. Hadn't played that in a long time. And then I took about a 2-hour nap, and then I played 8-Ball with Carly, and my mom and I watched Mission Impossible this night. So the first one, because I wanted to do a rewatch of all of them since the new one, I guess now is out, but it was coming out, I think, at this point. I don't think it was out. But yeah, that was fun. My mom and I both have like kind of bad memories for movies. Like, we'll remember that sometimes, but like sometimes she won't remember she's seen it. I usually remember I've seen it, but I will be like, I don't know what happens really. And then as the movie goes on, I'm like, oh, I think this happens and this is how it ends. And then a lot of times I'm right or kind of right. So yeah, memory's weird that way. So for playing Pong with Beth, the Pong cup is from Carly Plans, as well as the Beth custom. For napping, those pillows are from Leonard Signs, and the nap script is from Mick Plans. For 8-Ball with Carly, the icon is from Carly Plans, and then the Carly custom is from Plannahannah. For watching Mission Impossible, the icon and script are both from Carly Plans. Saturday, we were leaving Georgia. We were originally planning to leave on Sunday, but my doctor said it was actually best for us to leave on Saturday because I had a pain pump and it was going to likely run out that evening or the next morning. So he said it would be easier travel-wise if I did it this day. And so I woke up this morning and I had forgotten to take my pain meds. Like, I forgot, I had alarms to take them at like midnight and 6 a.m. and I typically would just turn off the alarm and take them and then go back to sleep, but I guess I just turned them off in my sleep, so I did not get multiple doses of pain meds, so I was in a lot of pain, which was really unfortunate because we were going to be driving. And then my mom packed. I did mark it as packing, but I wasn't able to because I'm not supposed to lift more than like 10 pounds. And then we checked out of the Airbnb. to drive back to Illinois to my mom's house. So, and obviously she was driving. So for getting my pain meds, I have that script that I made, and then the crying pig is from McPlans. For packing, the script is from McPlans, and the luggage is from Carly Plans. And for checking out of the Airbnb, both that icon and script are from Carly Plans, as well as the To Illinois script, and the car pig is from McPlans. So 10 hours later, we got to my mom's house. It took about 2 hours longer than it typically would have because I had to stop extra because I was supposed to get out and walk about every like hour and 15 minutes or so. And yeah, so I had to be getting out just to, I think it was like for like blood clot prevention is a big part of why they wanted me to do that. And after we got to my mom's house, I did have her remove my pain pump because I have a lot of adhesive allergies. Like I'm allergic to latex, and then also beyond that, I'm allergic to a lot of like adhesives, not just on Band-Aids, but like medical tape and yeah. So there was the adhesive they had put on me over my pain pump, and it was really, really itchy. And I'd been taking Benadryl because that's what the doctor said to do, but I was like, I need this like gone. And also the pain pump was like a little purse thing I had to carry around, which just gets old. So like I'm grateful that I had it for the pain, but I was kind of tired of carrying it around. So she removed that. It was super, super painful. So after that, I was just like really itchy and in really bad pain because my skin was just still irritated from having that sticker thing on me, even though it was gone at this point. And my mom was like really loopy that day because I mean it had been a really long day and we stayed up until like, I don't know, 11 or something. I'm not really sure why, but she was just being silly. So yeah, so I went ahead and marked that. So for getting to my mom's house, the icon is from Carly Plans and the script is from McPlans. And then for moving the pain pump, the script is one I made, and the face is from, I believe, Wandsworth Love, or the coffee. It might be the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm not sure. For this, I made the script, and then that Spoony Unicorn is from Fox and Cactus. This is from Wandsworth Love, and I made that script. So Sunday morning, I woke up and I was in pain, as per usual, but I had like a complete mental breakdown. I was just like, I can't stay here. Like, I need to go home. I need to see my husband. I'm not okay. Like, just, it had been 2 weeks since I had seen him, and I just really was missing him a lot, and my home and my dogs, and just, yeah, I just needed to be back. So I called him, and we made like a plan for me to come back home the next day, which made me feel some better, but I was still just really worked up. And so I listened to some Ed Sheeran to help me calm down. Because when I was in really bad pain at the hospital and I had to like wait between medicine like timings or whatever, I don't know. When I was waiting on medicine, but it was getting close to time, I would listen to Ed Sheeran because music helps me like with pain and anxiety. So yeah, so I decided to do that again. Then my brother and his, oh gosh, there's like fuzz on there. Oh, and now I just like ripped the label. Okay, I'm gonna leave the fuzz. So after that, my brother and his girlfriend did come over for lunch at my mom's, and then once they left, my sister came over and she dropped off like some books for me to borrow, and then a card that my 10-year-old niece had made me. So that was super sweet. She like drew a corgi on it and everything. So that made me happy. Like, I think she knew I had surgery. I don't really know what she was told, but it was like a get well card that she made me. So it was super sweet. So for my mental breakdown, that script is from Carly Plans, and that is from Once More with Love. This is from Mick Plans, Carly Plans, Super Old from Carly Plans, I Made That, Plan a Hannah, and Carly Plans. And after all of that, like having everyone over, possibly also eating nachos because that's what we have for lunch. Just because of this like salsa, I had an awful stomach ache and I was like really dizzy. So I decided to just like lay down and nap, which definitely helped. I basically woke up at dinner time, so I think there was another like 2-hour nap or so. And then after my mom and I ate, which I didn't mark that, we just kind of talked for a little bit. And then we watched the movie Dog with Channing Tatum. And that was really good. We really liked it. So for my stomach ache, that tummy ache script is from Mick Plans, and the character is from Once More with Love. For the nap, the script is from Carly Plans, and the icon is from the kit. For like talking with my mom, this character sticker is from Once More with Love, and the script is from Carly Plans. And then for watching the movie, the character is from Mick Plans, and that script is from Plan With Me stickers. I cut it off of another script, so that's why it might look a little weird on the edge. So this is my full week minus what I ate. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop and write that in, and I'll be back to show you the full spread. Okay, this is my week in full. It is a matte foil, so it doesn't like shine the same, but it's still really pretty. I think it looks good with this kit. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.